You are watching The Dawn Show, and two special guests and dear friends of mine, the Fiorentino family. Actually, Big Rock couldn't be here today because he's at work, Big Rocco Fiorentino, but we have his better half, Tina Fiorentino, and Little Rock, as we call him, even though you're getting bigger than your parents. Yeah. And I should introduce Glamour, your dog, who you just got within the year, right?
I just got my guide dog in June, yes. Her name is Glamour, she's 2.
And she's taking a snooze right now. She's kind of relaxed.
Incredible. I've loved having her, and I've loved the independence that I've gained from her.
Which is pretty amazing. Is she, and so what's it like to be able to take a dog to school? I would imagine you're the most popular kid at school.
It's pretty cool, yeah. I mean, I did do an assembly at the school to say kind of, you know, when the harness is on, please don't pet her, don't touch her.
Because she's working, so,
yeah,
right?
And if the harness comes off, then, you know, you can ask me and you can pet her. But yeah, I mean, I get a lot of questions about her, and that's great. You know, I love the educational part of the awareness part of having her too, because a lot of people just don't understand what she does or how it works, and you know, why can't I pet her when the harness is on? Because she gets distracted by if you pet her, and we're not gonna, you know, I might run into a wall because somebody is saying hi. So, you know, I think the education is as important as, you know, the awareness of saying no.
And we have some pictures and video of you actually. So is that how that was born, when you started to do school awareness, even at your own school, that you just wanted to share with other kids different abilities?
Yeah, I started kind of going around to schools and giving little presentations just sort of about the foundation. And then as we did it, I kind of realized, well, the foundation's great, but we never really explained like blindness in general and my story. And kids were kind of like, so, you know, how did you become blind? What is it like? What does it look like? You know, all kinds of various questions. And I think it became very important for my mom and I, and now Glamour, to you know, visit schools and really talk about blindness and you know, some of the challenges that I face, and let the kids kind of ask questions, and we have little vision cards that simulate various eye conditions.
And you blindfold kids sometimes too, just so they can see what that would be like. Because you have amazing hearing, and you notice voices. That's what I noticed about you. Like even here in the studio, I go, "What's that?" You identify different things. I want to talk about the Camp Little Rock, because it's one of a kind in the nation. And it's an amazing place that you started how many years ago, Tina?
This is our 12th year we just had. And we started it because as the foundation has evolved over time, it's mostly because of families telling us there's a need for a service. Well, I actually found a need for a service, because when I started looking around for camps for Rocco to go to, he was turned down by 4 separate camps because he was too high of a liability risk to be on their campgrounds. And I thought, well, obviously, if I'm being turned down, there's going to be other families who are in this similar situation. So we decided to start a camp, and I spent a year just going around different campgrounds, because what was important to me was that there was activities that were accessible by wheelchair, also to foster independence with people who use canes, white canes, and obviously for people who have guide dogs like Rocco does. So all of these kids were able to come to our camp because we decided to host it free of charge for all the families, and we've been doing it for 12 years.
Which is why I want to make sure our senior producer, Tess Brown, is putting your website, because we hope we touch your hearts and that people will donate to your nonprofit organization, because it is amazing and it offers something to so many children that they can't get anywhere else in the world. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Fiorentinos when the Dawn Show continues. I hope you are as inspired and empowered as I am by the Fiorentino family. Think of, you know, losing a child and having your little baby, taking him home, and then saying, I gotta pay this forward. I gotta help other people, because if I'm in this boat, I know others are. And that is you, Tina and Rocco, and to your husband, Rocco. So what do you want to do when you grow up? You're gonna graduate early. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I would like to go into performance and musical education.
and combine the computer with the piano. Is that
Yeah,
it?
yeah, that would be amazing. So
Well, you are
that's my
amazing.
goal.
And for anybody
you
who
so
wants,
much.
oh, thank you, honey. And for anybody who wants information, here's the information. So you can call 877-220-2500 or TLRF, the Little Rock Foundation. We thank you so much for being here, and we'll keep you updated, right, with the Fiorentinos and their amazing journey.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.